Hello everyone. I suffer so you may one day not have to suffer, and that is what we're going with. Hello everyone, my name is Haley. I am a writer paving a creative life for myself. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. I'm doing swell. And today we're gonna outline a little bit. Like I said in my very last video, I am participating in the M.E.L Mad Editor Laboratories created by Corey and Davis. If you missed those videos, check it out in the description below. And I am starting phase 1 today. I'm doing phase 1 just a little bit differently than as described by Corey. I am gonna start out first with organizing my outline, and then I'm gonna go in and read from the beginning to where I left off with my revision, because I've already been revising. So I've been in the editing phase of this book, A Dance of Shadows, for almost a year going on end of February, early March. So I'm about in month 10. If you want to hear more about how I'm planning on doing the M.E.L, you can check out that video where I'm talking about phase 0 and that I'm participating. Today we are going to be starting that phase 1 editing process. So yesterday where did I put it? Yesterday I printed out my chapter breakdown for A Dance of Shadows. So there's 15 pages of beautiful chapter by chapter, scene by scene, and it's been a while since I looked at this. There's some extra scenes that I had already put into my Scrivener. So basically what I'm doing is I am going to cut these out, put them on these note cards. I'm going to go through my Scrivener and organize my note cards exactly how it's already in my Scrivener, and then add extra note cards for wherever I had added extra scenes that I haven't put into my actual, like my physical outline yet. I'm going to read through that start to finish, see how I'm feeling about it, what's going on with this outline, why the heck am I feeling stuck right now in the middle of my revision, and then after that I'm going to start the rereading process. So for me, because I am not officially done rewriting the part 3 and part 4 of my book, parts 1 through 2 are completely rewritten. I'm only going to read up to where I had left off. I took the last month post NaNoWriMo off of my book just because I was feeling a bit burnt out after completing NaNoWriMo, which I won, which was amazing. That was the first time I had ever won NaNoWriMo. So I think being able to take a step back and reread that will really help me narrow down and focus in on this revision and where I'm going to go from here in terms of editing. Hello everyone! So it has been a little minute. All of my outlines are done. I finished them last week, I think. Part 1 in red, part 2, part 3 in blue, and part 4 in green. We are getting somewhere. So today I have started way later than I initially wanted to start. It is 11:17 now, and I woke up early. I was up at like 7:15-ish because I wanted to catch the first part of the winter writing retreat stuff that was going on this weekend, and I watched until like 8:30, and then I was like, I need to move on. So I did. I moved on. I showered, got dressed, did my face, made breakfast, had coffee, had more coffee, watched a little renovation show on HGTV while I was eating, and you know, it was nice, it was relaxing, but it's almost noon now and I feel so behind because I felt like I was gonna do a lot more starting earlier today. So I'm kind of sad about that, but at the same time I'm ready to get working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in starting with part 1. I'm not gonna read anything yet. What I'm gonna be doing is I am going to match up the synopses that I wrote in Scrivener, and then if I am missing one because I did add scenes, etc. in my Scrivener and I didn't update it in the document that I had printed off these slips with my outlines in them. So everywhere there is a new scene, I am going to put a new blank note card and I'm going to write the character on them and I'm going to insert it into here. That is my plan. That's what we're going with today. All right. And I have a notebook and stuff, so I'm going to use that to write notes as I go. And then once we are done going through updating my outline, I'm going to read through it again and I'm going to double check that everything that is happening in my novel is something that I want to happen. If there isn't, then I'm going to take that note card out, toss it, replace it with something new, and hopefully by the end of this I will have a new fully functioning outline that I will be really happy with going forward. I am a little bit all over the place with it, but I am so excited to get working on this book again. I think I really needed to take that like almost month and a half off before getting started on it again. I feel really motivated for once in my life. Well, at least for for once in the last like month and a half. So that's like surprising, but also really enlightening. Like I feel really invigorated. It feels new to me to feel that way. So I will update you as things happen. Bye. Is this what it's become? More all over the place. But part 1 is reorganized. I was missing 2 scenes in this one, and then I took out 4 that I had moved to the next part. So I have to turn these into green note cards, and now I'm on part 2. And Tuli, you messing with my outline? You messing with it? This is where we're at right now. Look at that snow. Alright, hi guys, happy Sunday. It has been a day. Yesterday I ended up getting through parts 1 and 2 for my re-outlining note card stuff, and today I have yet to do anything. It is about 3:13 p.m. What I did do today is I was revising scene 2 for chapter 2 in Dana's perspective, because I've been slowly putting out scenes of chapters to my critique group, and it's a very long process because we meet every other week and we're only allowed to put in a certain word count or a certain amount of pages. So I literally can only put in 1 scene every other week-ish. So I joined this group last summer and we only managed to get through chapter 1 so far. So before you think like you're not done with your book and you're having people look at it, it's like by the time that I finish my book, we're probably only going to be in maybe chapter 3 or chapter 4. And I'm pretty certain, as I've been doing outlining, that it is going to be staying pretty much the same as what it is right now for the beginning. It's not hurting me to go in and do a little bit of some revision stuff as I move forward. Now we're derailing. I want to take you guys on a field trip, and you'll see why in like 20 minutes for me, but a second for you. So hold on to your seats. I got a new journal that I'm going to be starting tomorrow. Hello. Howdy. So it is about, what does my clock even say? My phone. Alright, so it is 6:07 p.m. It has been a day, but we're on the floor because I have all of my note cards all around on the floor. We are going to try to get a little bit more organized tonight, because what else am I going to do on a Sunday night other than get organized? I'm going to start with part 2, move on to part 3. Hopefully I can get through part 4 and then just have all of what I currently have in my novel in piles, my note cards organized. Tomorrow, since it is MLK Day in the States, I do not have school. I'm going to go through my Scrivener, and hopefully by the end of this process I will have a fully functioning outline of what I have so far, and then I can figure out what I need to change. Alright, so this is what we officially got so far. Pink/red is part 1, green part 2, yellow part 3, blue part 4. Whew! It is. Something's happening. You can already see those 2 in pink at the end. I did not print off stuff for those 2 chapters, but that's fine. It is 6:49 p.m. Now I have to read through it, and I have to double check Scrivener, and now as I'm thinking about that, I'm actually thinking I might just start a brand new Scrivener for this reorganization, replotting stuff, because that's what I did for draft 3, is I took the scenes that I had changed from draft 2 and I started a brand new Scrivener to account for all of the new changes I was going to make in the rewriting process. So now that I see that, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think having like a clean slate might help me be able to visualize it all a little bit better. I feel like it's a lot more work, but I feel like it would be worth it to do that. I'm already so tired though. Oh my gosh, I'm like, what? But yeah, so let me read through this. Let me see which parts are missing in my Scrivener, and then write synopses for the missing pieces. No, I'm gonna wait for that because in my next video I'm gonna try a new outlining method to see if it meshes up well with that system, and if it doesn't, then I'll have to make even newer note cards for everything else that I messed up on. So this was just step one. Now we have to get even more organized with what I actually have versus what I wrote versus what I didn't wrote. There are some plot points that I put in this outline that I did not follow through on as I was writing. So I need to kind of cross those out as well and be like, hey, this didn't actually happen. Cross, it's done, out the window, that kind of thing. Right, Julie? Right? Yeah. Our last update of the night. It is almost 8 p.m. I am tired, but I got through all of my note cards. I read through it all. I am pretty satisfied with how it is. I inserted a couple of scenes here and there. I switched them around as I reread through them. So I think tomorrow I am going to start a brand new Scrivener. I am going to insert what I have, refresh, fill in the note cards that I just inserted without any copy-paste stuff, update the document in my Google Drive, and then we'll just go from there. So productive day, I feel like. I kind of procrastinated a lot of it, but we got there eventually and I am happy with that. So without ado, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye! Hello everyone, happy Monday. So it is at night now, it is after 8 o'clock, it is actually 8:34, and I just wanted to update before closing out this video that I did not get any more outlining done today, and that is fine because I did get through the entire outline yesterday, and although I wasn't able to actually finalize my outline in Scrivener or start my new Scrivener today, this day just got away from me. I had a doctor's appointment, I had to run a few other errands, and by the time I had time I was just really tired, and I was like, you know, I was really productive this weekend. I got a lot done. I can take a night off. So that's what I decided to do. I took the night off and I decided, you know, the rest of what I want to get done with finalizing my plans for M.E.L, and trying this new outlining method that I want to try for next week. I thought, you know, those two things can go together in a video for next week. So that's what's gonna happen. There is more outlining yet to be done, but I feel like really satisfied with what I was able to get done in the span of this video. I did get my outline done. I did fill in note cards where I was missing scenes in my Scrivener. I feel a lot more competent and organized than I have in a long time. So I feel really good about that, and hopefully you guys are there with me. So make sure, guys, if you're not subscribed, that you subscribe to my channel below, hit that notification so you don't miss another video from me, and give this video a big ol' thumbs up if you liked anything that you saw today. And I will see you guys next week with yet another writing video. Bye guys, and subscribe. See you then.